December 8, 2024 would go down in history as a day of big surprise all around the world, as Syrian strongman President Bashar al-Assad had to flee to Russia, a key benefactor of his regime. His military forces melted away in a shocking military collapse to the rebels who had begun a blitzkrieg-style march to Damascus only on November 27. While an analysis of the full fighting would be for the military pundits to dissect in the days to come, there is no doubt that the future of the Arab country remains bleak. At the moment, as a number of groups and entities compete for claims over the Syrian territories. For the past 2 decades or so, Syria had become a playground for big powers where Russia and Iran supported Assad, while the US and Turkey propped up various rebel groups with weapons, finances, and the logistics, of course. Then there was Saudi Arabia and Qatar. All the proxies and the militias were involved in the savage internecine warfare, including one with the Islamic State or the ISIS, which is also known as Daesh. Hoisted to power in 2000, Assad's stunning fall was also due to his domestic policy of ruling with an iron fist, decimation of the political opposition, and executing people in public. Common citizens were also fed up of the dictatorship. In 2011, he brutally crushed a protest movement with the help of Russia and Iran, which led to a civil war where 500,000 people lost their lives. The Iran-backed Hezbollah, based in Lebanon, became a key force. But the rebel group that is leading the Damascus occupation now is Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, which owes its origin to the Islamic State and later on shifted its loyalties to the Al-Qaeda in 2016. Earlier, HTS was known as the Nusra Front. HTS will continue to be called a terrorist group by the US, Turkey, and others. There is the Syrian National Army, or the SNA, which is backed by Turkey. There is also the Syrian Democratic Forces, or the SDF, which is spearheaded by the Kurdish People's Protection Unit, which is also called the YPG. While it is propped up by the US, Turkey sees the SDF as a Kurdish party that has insurrected an insurgency in Turkey. The SDF is crucial also because it controls areas that contains the biggest oil wells. Then there is the Israeli Defense Forces, or the IDF, which is believed to have advanced very close to Damascus after having taken control of the Golan Heights. Complicating the scenario is the fact that the rebels are a motley group of armed militants professing faith in various degrees to a range of Islamist ideologies. It is pertinent also to remember that Assad belonged to the Alawi sect. Now, Alawi sect is a sect of the Shias. It's an offshoot of the Shia faith, but Shias consider the Alawis to be heretics. One must not also forget that about 3,000 of Assad's forces have gone over to Iran with a power and arsenal that is still intact. In essence, far from political reforms and a stable polity, Syria is looking ahead to a quagmire where the Islamist rebels of various shades and the interests of Russia, Iran, US, Turkey, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Israel will indulge in an explosive interplay of internecine fighting, devastation, and destruction. In other words, what is on the cards is the immediate future is the unfolding of another human tragedy.